get mad on the phone a lot.
Your voice does not sound feminine, though.
Yeah, you say that.
Okay.
But if you're like in Bangladesh calling me, you might think I'm a lady.
I don't.
You know.
I can't say because I'm not, but okay. I
think if you can't see me, and if I go, hello.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Hello.
If you do that.
Hello.
If you're doing that voice.
Hello. That sounds like a lady. Hello. What are you talking about?
Maybe.
Excuse me. Come over now. Eat me out. You fucking bastard.
Perfect.
If you close your eyes, that's kind of like a sexy woman's voice. You know, it can go that way. I can do that for you.
We found the clip. That's the clip, Max. Welcome to Tank Top Talks. I'm your host, Matt Braunger, a host of Tank Top Talks with Matt Braunger. Tank tops are ridiculous, but they feel good. And the reason they feel good is because they're ridiculous. Johnny Pemberton, let's talk about your tank.
This is my tank top.
Nice. What do you got?
This is a tank top from Colony Bar in Tulsa.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite places to see live music.
Really?
Yeah. Also, I bought this. I think I was about 8 or 9 beers deep.
Sure. Perfect.
Having
time
a really
to buy.
good time listening. You know, when music's really good, it makes you drink more because you're so excited about hearing it.
You want to keep the feeling going.
Yeah. It was like a J.J. Cale, not a cover band, but like, Tulsa sound style.
Yes.
I was the first time I was there, and I was so excited, and I bought this. I don't wear tank tops at all.
Me neither.
And it's the only shirt they had, so I bought it.
Like, dude, I love that.
It's the only one they had.
I wear them only on vacation and on this show. Like I love just kind of being a dirtbag and walking around with it or being on the beach. It's why I came with this podcast is because it's just the silliest piece of clothing that a person can wear, but that's why it's fun. And that's why it's fun to interview people, talk to people who I'm interested in, and I think a listener or watcher will be too. Because we both feel ridiculous right now, but it kind of feels nice. You know what I mean? It's just
it feels great. It's good for cooking outdoors. I will sometimes wear a tank
100%.
top if I'm cooking, frying, or boiling, doing something like that outdoors.
For sure.
Because it kind of goes with the vibe.
It's the ritual, like a cave person, just wearing just barely enough. Dude, I love Tulsa. Like
Tulsa's great.
I'm a massive fan. I've been a few times, but this last time I went, I just really like. I think it was because it was record store weekend, or record store day was on that weekend, and I just discovered their record stores have bathrooms, which if you're just driving around drinking coffee and you got to take leaks, it's like record stores don't have bathrooms. Not in LA.
I feel like the ones that
not for the general public.
LA ones no, but I feel like I haven't been to an LA record store in so long. I never go to LA record stores ever.
Yeah. I'll go to Permanent. And where else?
I've been to Permanent, actually. That's pretty good. Permanent's good. They have reasonable price stuff.
Yeah, and they have. I like with a record store. Like with Permanent's cool because they have a stage and they have a bar, so it's cool to see bands sometimes. But I like the fact that they kind of have my two favorite things: a really good used selection.
Right.
If a record store just has new stuff, I'm like, what's the point of you? You know what I mean? I could order all this stuff online. I want to keep independent businesses going.
The new stuff is ridiculous.
You got to have old stuff. But I also love when they have like trophies, like there's like I think
like the stuff no one buys.
These albums, you're just like, how do you have that? Is that a first? They have Permanent has original pressing Siamese Dream. Okay, Smashing Pumpkins from like '94.
I think you're right about
which
that.
They were. I probably just they that was past when they'd stopped making records. I think
I also heard
stopped
that,
pressing them, and it was like that just escaped. The maw of extinction. Anyway,
the final pressing run. Yeah. Aren't a lot of those records are not supposed to buy it in that era because they're cool, but they're mastered wrong because they stopped caring about the mastering.
Really?
I've heard that, yeah.
Holy shit. Here's the thing. I should introduce you from how I know you.
Okay, right.
We probably go back 18 years.
Forever, man.
Maybe 20.
I think about that tour we did all the time. Like
Dude, me too.
The tour from hell. But it was
for
also
Old
kind of
Milwaukee.
really fun.
We did a tour for Old Milwaukee beer, sponsored by Funny or Die. And they just randomly thought of us, and we went around the country going where they sold the most Old Milwaukee. Because that's when Will Ferrell was doing those Old Milwaukee ads.
Yeah.
But they didn't really promote it.
Well, what happened was Funny or Die thought Old Milwaukee was doing it. And Old Milwaukee thought Funny or Die was doing it. They really, truly just thought...
The gift of the Magi.
Exactly. It was that, except there were no gifts. It was like...
No gifts.
You're getting the gift? Okay.
Yeah. We had some of those shows were bangers. And some were just like, okay, there's no one here.
There was one, definitely, there was no show.
Yeah.
It was like, I think they were actually very embarrassed about that.
Yeah.
About that lack of thing. Because they put a lot of money into it. We shot those funny videos to promote it. And, everything had everything good behind it. Just that classic mistake of.
Exactly.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on that tour, I realized like one thing, you were like schooling me on music left and right.
I mean, maybe some stuff.
I think people know you for sure as an actor and a comic, but like people don't really know you as like you're a massive audiophile. Like you're the one who grabbed me. You're like, you have to get that Congos album.
Oh right, yeah, that's
you're like, you
special
have
record.
to buy this, and it's like, and I bought it. I still listen to it all the time.
That's one of the greatest albums. I mean, I got really deep for a while. I was like hard into it, like in a way where I was obsessed with LPs and just buying records and selling records. I used to sell records a lot. Mm-hmm. So when I first stopped having like a day job years ago, I was flipping. I would go buy collections on Craigslist and I would flip them. At least I would try to. I was probably breaking even.
Okay.
But I had unemployment and I had 3 roommates, so I didn't need to make that much money.
Sure, there
but
you go, yeah.
Yeah, I was super into going to all the record fairs and I would try to buy stuff I thought I could flip because I have a good friend who does it and he does it very successfully. But he also travels tons and he knows his knowledge is insanely, deep, super deep. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a friend who works for a person who kind of collects but sells. Right. And he'll just go to like these shows with just a knot of money and buy, vintage gas station signs and things like that. And, stuff that will never be made again, like authentic things and stuff. The whole buying and selling, collecting thing, takes a special breed.
It's also really big here too. Like Southern California is like the biggest market for all that stuff.
Really?
Because you got the Rose Bowl flea market,
right?
Which I think is, there's people who fly in from other countries every weekend to go to that shit. Especially with the PCC record swap. That used to be like Japanese collectors would fly in on private jets to buy jazz records from that little swap meet that was in the garage at the Pasadena Community College.
Wow.
Because like the heaviest records would be, because it's outside of LA, so it's LA based, and all the biggest dealers would go to that show and they have like the heaviest stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing is like old jazz records, first pressings. I don't have many.
Well, they're super expensive.
Yeah.
I've got like 4 of them. And one time I had the craziest score. I probably told you about this. I was at Goodwill, Vermont. And this epic thing that people talk about happening never happens to anyone you know.
Sure.
They set down the new records right in front of me. And I dug through there and I had like a fucking Stanley Turrentine record, a Roland Kirk, just a bunch of like Blue Note stuff. Yeah. Thrashed, terrible condition, but still first pressings. And I got them for, 50 cents each or something like that.
Wow.
But otherwise, you just can't find those records.
Yeah.
Everyone has them. Mm-hmm. Like the collecting game blew up about 10 years ago where it's basically kind of over now because all the records, because the internet, everyone finds all the records.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you want something, you can get it. Like if you want a record and it's not on Discogs, I mean, chances are it's impossible to find if it's not on Discogs.
There used to be a record store in Dayton, Ohio. It's now gone, but I would go in there when I played like the Dayton Improv, and it was in the Oregon district, as they say it. We call it Oregon, but it's kind of cute. They call it that because they were they're on their way to Oregon and Trail. They gave up, so they named that neighborhood.
In Ohio. Where do they start? Like in Jersey?
Just off the coast of the Cape Cod. No, I don't know. But like,
started in Cincinnati.
It's kind of this super hip neighborhood. It's a great neighborhood. Right. It's awesome. And there's a record store, and I would always go to that neighborhood and go walk around. And this record store would always have like 3 old dudes in there just drinking beers and listening to records. And I was like, this is the life. This is awesome.
It's pretty great.
And I would bring up, I found, like Bill Evans is like my favorite jazz pianist.
Me too.
And like,
Love him. Yeah. Miles Davis is favorite too.
Yeah.
Actually, second favorite.
Do you know the story of when he joined the Miles Davis group?
I mean, I think I know it, but
he basically told Bill Evans, he's like, we all have sex with each other, so you have to have sex with all of us to join the group.
Heard that.
And he left, and he was like, he thought he was totally serious.
Oh my god.
And he goes home and he's like racked. He's with like, and he just finally next day he's like, Miles, I just can't do it. And Miles like, my man, I was kidding, dude.
Damn.
Like, what? I was in hell the whole night.
Well, he did hate him because he used heroin still.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. He used it till his death.
Well, he died of heroin, didn't he?
His brother said he said it was the longest. I think his brother said this was the longest suicide I've ever seen.
Right.
It was just like habitual, had a relatively normal life. But anyway, yeah, it's funny. Like, and I listen to stuff at home, and my daughter's like, "Dad, I like sad music." Because it is.
Yeah, I can't listen to all that now.
But I love it. You know, it settles me.
I feel like some of that stuff I used to like a lot. I can't get into it anymore.
I get it. You know, it can't be. I'm not like Bill Evans all the fucking time.
Right.
I need some Stan Getz, some uppers, kind of stuff. But like, anyway, I had a couple of this, that, and other, and like a Oscar Peterson or something. And the guy's like, "You want to see the real stuff?"
Oh shit!
And
nice.
it was like a drug deal. Like, this is fine, but you wanted some pure uncut, you know. And he opens this locked drawer, and he's got first edition.
Nice.
And you know, like I was like, there's no way this guy's logging this shit on Discogs, you know. So I was like, I felt kind of honored he showed up. He was priced to make money.
Sell.
You know what I mean?
Priced not to sell.
Yeah, like he knew what he had.
Yeah.
He didn't need Discogs. You know, it was just like, how much is this one? He's like, yeah, a couple thousand. You know, all great. But I was just like, wow, like, may I like lift it up? It was like, it was just cool. I don't need it. Because I own records to listen to records. I don't own. I've got a couple little.
I don't do it anymore either.
Things that are like I've never. I want to do that next time. Like my wife and daughter are gone for like a day or two. I'll just like take a day and just go and like price my whole collection and see. Man. I have no idea. I don't know how much it all costs, but it's like I like them all. Like I've sold the ones I don't listen to. You know?
I have not. I still have. I brought in from the garage about 500, 600 records.
Jesus.
I still have about 1,500 records out there that are just like, I need to liquidate. I want to get rid of half my records.
Okay.
But it's like, I don't know what to do because some of it, I decided I'm just going to get rid of the stuff I don't want to listen to. I don't care if it's expensive or not.
Okay.
If I don't want to listen to it, I'm going to get rid of it because it's like, it's just sitting there. It's such a waste to have this record sitting there.
And like I have shit that like, Kyle Kinane got me like a record, and it's like an Australian band. It's all white guys, and it has like, this is fucked up. I'm throwing Kyle right under the bus, but he got it to fuck with me. You know, like I think Dwyer got me. What's his name? Who's the comic? His bit was like the Chinese waiter. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, every comic in the 70s?
No, this is the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
But like, yeah, but it was like, it was something. What the hell was his name? Buddy Hackett.
Okay.
That was like, and he's on the cover in fucking, you know, it's so racist.
Yeah.
And I think because Dwyer gave me that, then Kyle gives me like this Australian band, and they're all doing that with their eyes on the fucking cover. I'm like, well, why do I can't even sell this record.
Hey, buddy,
I have to burn it.
I mean, I don't have anything like that. I can have a bunch of Blowfly records, but that's different.
Blowfly is that's the first rap I ever heard in Northeast Portland, where I grew up. I just a group of black men working on their car, and I think superhero rap was playing out of that, and it was like he was to me low key like the first rapper.
I got to drive him to the venue about. It's probably like 15 years ago or something like that. I had to go to the hotel.
Look Blowfly up, kids.
Clarence Reed is his name. He's written, I think he's tied with most songwriting credits, at least he was for some period of time. Because he co-wrote almost every track on TK and Black Cat, like all the stuff out of Hialeah is him. Like everything, what's her name? Betty Wright did, George McRae.
Damn.
What's his, Casey?
Yeah.
He wrote half that stuff. He's a genius. He's like a prodigy.
Wow.
He's also kind of like, he's a little screwy.
Weird dude. Yeah.
But I picked him up at this little hotel on Sunset that's gone now. I think it's like a shitty motel. He was playing at the Knitting Factory, and my friends were like dancing in the band, so they had me go pick him up because no one could drive because half these fucking hipsters don't have driver's license or like DUIs and shit.
I can't tell if you're making this up, and I honestly don't care.
Fully
I know
true.
you're not. I know you're not.
100% true. And I was dressed in a baby blue suit, and I went and picked him up, and he pretended to piss on the hood of the car as a joke at first.
Okay.
And he gets in the car, and he's just being like really funny with me and stuff.
Yeah.
And he starts talking to me like really like candidly, and he was like, he said to me, I broke the rule. He's like, young man, never get a tattoo. Don't ever get a tattoo.
Oh.
You look clean and nice and presentable. Don't ever fuck that up because, like, he's basically talking about how racist and shit it was. He grew up in the Deep South. Just how it's like if you can present yourself as being clean and not having a record, you have to use that.
Oh,
because he got fucked with just immensely.
Of course,
growing up
yeah.
in like Mississippi in the fucking 60s, whatever.
Yeah, if you have a chance to slide into the eye of the law, without any kind of identification thing, that's like. It's funny just to extrapolate that. That's why I think vanity plates are always so stupid. Like if I have to run someone over, I want to get away with it. I don't want someone to remember my license plate.
Exactly.
It said Bubbles. Like I don't want something you can read. I want it to be XQ and a symbol.
Super hard.
But I get that's interesting. It's like an identifying characteristic is a bad idea. Or where he's a black man. He's like, I'm a living identifying characteristic to the law.
Because so many white guys try to look hard.
Yeah.
And so many black guys, it's like, I wish I didn't look like
scary. In the eyes.
I want to look like, not.
I would argue neither you and I got tattoos to look hard, though. I mean,
no, I got one tattoo.
It's a crawfish.
It's a crawfish.
I like that.
And that's it. And
that's cool.
I feel like this is about if you get one, you can have one, or you have to have like 6.
I have 3.
What I mean? See, there you go. So
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I'm always tempted all the time. My wife and I were in New Orleans a couple months ago, and she's like, we're like in the Frenchman district, the Frenchman Street in the Marigny, not the French Quarter, just off to the side. And she's like, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, I'll go wait with you.
Surprise tattoo, last minute.
Yeah.
What'd she get?
Little one. She's got our daughter's name, like a little guy. Yeah,
a little guy,
little ROSE.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. I thought about getting a neck tattoo for real. I mean, wouldn't it just change things for me?
You have always been kind of a low-key wild guy. Do you think, and let me just say,
right?
You look like a grown man now. Back in the day.
Yeah, but also
do you remember
perspective,
you used to play 16-year-olds on screens when you were 30.
Yeah.
Right?
I bet a lot of people have done that.
Yeah, no, I know. It's a time-honored tradition. But we had the same agent at one point, and I remember we were talking on the phone about you, and he was like, "We're just he's talking about, oh yeah, I didn't know you work with Johnny." But he's like, "Yeah, hey, you can never talk about his age, okay?" Like he was fucking serious.
Oh, I don't know who that was.
We're no longer together. He's a weird guy, but he was just like, it was like, what? Like I'm gonna blow up the spot on my friend?
Oh, because they were trying to keep it a secret. This is
that's what I mean.
Ago.
That's what I mean.
It was so long
ago. But it was to me a weird thing to say to a friend of yours. I know,
it's so dumb because they thought that it mattered.
Yeah.
Because I don't think maybe for a little bit it mattered, but I don't think it actually did.
No one gives a shit if you can play the part. It's kind of like one of those things where if you're, it depends. Like, they don't want you playing 12-year-olds, but it's like there are people who look young and can play, like they're just out of college, they can play high school. It's like no one gives a shit.
I also feel like most actors have like a period that they do a certain age.
Yeah.
Most people play this one age for about 15, 20 years.
Yeah,
it's true. Then sometimes you have to wait. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of women have it worse because they have to wait. They have to go from being babysitter to mother, and sometimes it's like 10 years to wait.
Yeah.
And so you can't do shit because you're kind of in between. There's no roles for you in the in between time.
Yeah.
And if you can't be someone's dad and you can't be someone's son, it's like there's not a lot there.
Yeah, I mean lately I've been going out for a lot of stuff because I'm 51 now, but it's like I can play in my 40s and stuff, and it's a really interesting time to see like what comes through, where it's acting, going out for shit. It's like scratching a lottery ticket. You're just like, who fucking knows if I'm gonna get this or not, unless you like get a run because work makes work. Mm-hmm. But it's just kind of fascinating to kind of step back and see where they kind of put you, And I think now as it's all blown up, the rules are often gone too. Yeah. So the people who want to make their own shit are just like, they don't care about like what the old biz, the old Hollywood gave a fuck about, generally speaking. You know?
It's like they care about new things now. And still, it's always like 5 years behind the times.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff where, don't get me started talking about this business, baby. There's so many things where I have to actively keep myself from complaining about it because I've been very lucky and I'm really happy with all the things I work on.
Yeah.
But, it's just this thing where you start to see the forest for the trees and you're just kind of like, this is really how it is?
Yeah.
Like, this seems a little bit... It's because there's so many people who are so incredibly stupid who work in positions of power, and they're also incredibly scared.
Yeah.
You just forget that, how scared so many people are that they... because like, I remember when like COVID happened or anything like that, if you're a comedian, you're used to like, what, stuff's going to be hard? It's like, how much harder could it be?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that's really it.
Because we like came up in shit.
It would have been so much harder if I was on some like, I mean, before COVID, I was like regularly, I had shows that had started to kind of regularly sell out more. Right. It was like, and after COVID happened, it's like, I never really got it back to that, but that wasn't just me as much as it was like, that was the business. It got so fucking, there were so many people who all of a sudden got on the comedy train, like, we like quadrupled in number. Comedians.
Did it really? You think?
Like, oh my God, there's so many now. It's crazy.
So hard for me to have perspective on it because I feel like I'm not like in it as much as other people I know.
Sure.
But it feels like something where, talk about the comedy boom, I can't like, I guess because so many people just, to me, are so tragically not funny that I feel like, oh, they don't even count.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's so many people where you're like, this guy is literally not funny, and how sad that is to be a comedian who isn't like, you're just empirically, no one's ever laughed at you naturally.
Right. You know there's a lot of people who have an insane amount of hustle to their credit, and they shoot their shit really, really well and edit the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, okay, what's your hour like? And it's like, you know, and that's always, but it's almost like I was lucky enough to have the attitude to not get mad at YouTubers being stand up and selling out. So now I'm not mad at TikTokers. Now I'm not mad at whoever's the next fucking hot kid. Once I withdrew a little bit to be with my kid more at the behest of my wife, it became the healthiest fucking shit in the world where I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I don't need to be gone every weekend or even every other weekend.
I can't even imagine.
I can do stuff. I know it would have killed me, dude. I definitely would have been stuck in the whole comparison to Is a Thief of Joy thing continuously, which we all kind of get into. But it's one of those things you can kind of step back and look at it, speaking of the forest for the trees, and go, I don't need it that bad. I don't need the adoration that bad. I'm not going to put all my effort into that barrel, which will never fill up anyway, you know?
Yeah, because it becomes you sell out this thing and you have to do the bigger thing, and you know, and it's just, it's constant, it's never ending. The
thing you said about the stupid thing, I just want to say it before I forget it. I think the guy, he's gone now, so I can tell the story. No, he just doesn't work for he was like a...
A lot of people did die, too.
Like this guy's dead, so fuck him. Anyway, this guy, I went, had coffee with Drew Hancock. You know Drew? Yeah, I was just talking about Drew with Dave Lyons on the episode before this one, before last one, and he's a great guy, but he did that movie Companion.
Right.
And Zach Krager, it's great. Zach Krager like helped him and like walked him into studios and stuff. And he was like, there was one guy who's like head of the studio and he's got his fucking minions around him. It's like, this is the archetypal story of the guy who's just a fucking idiot in a position of power. And he looks at Zach Krager and he's like, I saw that Barbarian movie you did. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, that part where it just cuts to Justin Long on the highway, I would have cut that. No, I told him, wouldn't I? Right? Talking to his fucking acolytes, and they're like, yeah, you said you'd cut. Yeah, it was, what the fuck? It took me right out of the movie. And you're like, wow. That was, you watch it, it was jarring, but then when you learn how it happened, it's like a perfect judo flip, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, you would have cut the thing that made one of the things that made that movie incredible. And you just admitted that in front of your whole fucking staff. The movie's like undeniable hit.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's the kind of dinosaurs that have been fucking this business up forever, and now that it's all crumbling and they can't pivot, they just don't know what to do, and they want to go back to, it's like, but I was a fucking king and I could do anything I wanted, and even those guys, I mean, just getting fired in droves. It's crazy. Anyway, so
yeah, everyone is now. It seems like it because
it's so bad, dude.
There's so much contraction. You can't tell if it's how it's supposed to be or a result of the general economy, or if it's also just the consolidation and streaming. And
it's definitely streaming for sure. Definitely the streaming revolution has kind of gutted so much of the good stuff, and certainly the security of working in the business. Yeah. But I also put it firmly on the shoulders of hedge funds owning everything. And their thing is like, it's got to be a constant profit, and that's just not how show business ever has worked.
Right.
It's like you make 10 movies and 2 of them like do well.
They'll,
That's just
they
how it
do
works.
well, so the other one you can make the other ones that are
Exactly.
less profitable.
And you
but
keep TV shows on the air if they're breaking even or doing a little bit. It's like, no, it's got to be a fucking hit or it's gone. You're like, all right, man, you're burning money to make money. So I think it's both those things, but I definitely would lean on the hedge fund thing. And my wife, who works on the other side of the business, she manages people. She's like, yeah, but it's also streaming. And I'm, like there was no fighting that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so interesting because you get to hear about stuff that people don't say, like I talked to my manager and I know I've been with him for a long time and he's honest with me, but still, I don't live with him.
Yeah.
There's things that he's not saying.
Have you bugged his house or no?
No, I should.
Did Jay Leno hide under the
cool
table?
Gift. Give him like one of those special gifts that's got like a hidden microphone.
The teddy bear with the camera, you used to spy on the babysitter thing.
6 months. How come you never talk about me at home? You don't talk about me at all.
He's not saying
wife.
anything bad. It's just you're not learning shit. You're just like, when's he going to talk about?
Talking about golf. Talking about golf and like barbecue.
Motherfucker. When do I come up?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing you always forget. It is. All this stuff is just it's totally 100% a business. I always forget that.
Yeah.
It's never been anything but a business.
Oh,
never, not once.
When you stop taking it personally, it's so freeing. You're just like, oh, yeah, fuck. It's not about me at all.
Yeah.
Like that's.
I mean, it is, but it's also.
It's about me?
It's both.
Damn.
It's 100% about
like, it's not.
How much money can I make off of you? I remember that they taught us that early on in acting class where it was like, you have to be, you have to think about whatever you're doing as though you're helping that person make more money. They're never helping you. No one ever gets a job because, I mean, they do sometimes because it's like, the whole nepotism thing, but also the nepotism thing has never not been, it's always been there. It's never gone away. And a lot of people who are benefit from nepotism are very talented. They just happen to be that. But it's the thing where I think the nepotism thing works is because you make that person more money because we know where your parents live and we've employed them. So we have like, it's just a shade from the mafia. It's all about dependability. And if you can guarantee someone that you will make them enough money to send their kids to college, that's what they give a shit about.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why all that shit with like all the cancellation stuff, they don't actually care.
Oh no.
They just care because it's affecting their ability to make money. You know what I mean?
It comes down to, it's like that, what's his name's job in the beginning of Fight Club, where it's like, I do the math. Can we afford the lawsuit?
Right.
When this family burned alive in a car.
Exactly.
Like it's so fucking dark, but it's like,
just the numbers.
If it's like, and cancellation is, it's just a public flail. It never really affects the person.
Yeah. Or if it does, it's because that person was so dependent upon the system that was making money off them. And it's all just like.
Exactly. So
sense.
What in your past would get you canceled?
God. Honestly, probably some vandalism I did in the 8th grade.
That makes you cooler.
Yeah. We used to, I did burn the word, I think either tits or cunt into my math teacher's lawn with bleach. And it was a man. So good use of the word cunt.
Honestly, that was a perfect dismount from that story.
Yes.
Was a man. Because everyone listening or watching was like, oh, Jesus.
No.
Hey, you got like,
he was a
bastard. Uncanceled.
He was a bastard. I think he was probably,
I think.
Bad guy.
Even though the word is so much worse, the C word is so much worse, tits is worse on his lawn.
I think it was tits. It was tits.
Because it's like he did it. Like he wants someone with sweet tits to show up.
We did tits. I think we did cunt to someone else's, like a fellow student, fellow male student.
Who are these bad boys that burning lawns?
Oh God, it's all my friends.
Would you do like a can of gas? How did it work?
No, with bleach. Bleach works great.
Oh, I thought you burned the letters.
Burned like with bleach.
Got it.
It's great because you do it and it doesn't show up for 2 days later.
Wow.
Perfect crime.
It goes, because it grows back in.
Well, it doesn't grow back in because you killed the grass with bleach.
Oh, but how's it go away then?
Like the grass dies. So you're burning it in, with the...
so then it takes 2 days to be seen. I gotcha.
Yeah, it takes 2 days for 2 or 3 days for it to show up. When it does, it's like very visible.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that. We also, I never did this, but one of my friends took a piece of human excrement.
Sure.
And he rubbed it all over a teacher's front door.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. Oh, God. And the best thing was about a cop car was visible down, like maybe
Jesus.
4 houses away.
Man.
The balls we had, man, we just did some crazy shit. One time we stole 100 election signs and put them all over this girl's front lawn.
What?
100 election signs.
Why?
Because they're everywhere, and we just did it.
What was she? Why'd you do it to her?
Because I liked her.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Well, I don't know. I think it was like just a thing. You know how some people just always get TP'd?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like a certain thing. Certain people get it.
Mm-hmm.
And she got it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jessica Stack. No, I can't say their name.
Yeah.
She used to get TP'd a lot, I think.
Oh yeah, because you liked her.
Actually, I wasn't one TPing her out. I just remember her complaining about getting TP'd a lot.
Yeah. God, that's the era of committing minor crimes against someone because you liked them, kind of thing. You know, like pranking or whatever. I remember this one girl used to punch me all the time.
Oh right.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, like I remember that being pretty rampant up until 6th grade, where just girls would just would sexually punch
wouldn't
you. Sexually assault me, would like physically assault you. Not just me, other guys, and we'd be just baffled. And then another girl would come up and be like, "She likes you, dipshit. You're not paying attention to her."
I didn't learn until I used to scratch my hands all the time.
Oh, really?
Scratch the shit out of my hands. This was like in 2nd grade. I remember that. I remember her name too.
What was her name?
I'm not gonna say it.
You got first name.
Oh, Patricia.
Patricia. Okay.
I mean, because also some people I think about right now, I don't know if they're alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, what if that person is dead?
Yeah. Well,
and I'm thinking like, oof.
You're just paying tribute.
Yeah.
I was just thinking. There's a time I was in 6th grade. I was in a new school, and it was like out in the playground. There's all these picnic benches, and I got my lunch, and I just sat on top of the picnic bench, and I'm eating my lunch, and this pack of girls comes over, and one of them's like, "You're on our bench," and I was like, "Is yours?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm just looking. It's like it was that thing in my head where it's like, there is nothing I can fucking do. Get up. And I just got up and walked away.
Oh, it's Braunger. It's the girl hitter. He just took all 6 of them, just took them to task.
I remember thinking back, it'd be like, if it was a bunch of dudes, it would have been easier to take.
Yeah.
But the fact that I walked away, I was like, ugh. Like I felt terrible. It's like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? You know?
God, I don't know.
Just you're powerless.
That's a hard year too. I think was I a new student in 6th grade too? I think it was 5th grade at a new school.
Dude, my parents taught a lot of different grades,
right.
And they were like, junior high, the worst. Middle school
junior
kids,
high
the worst.
I talk about this in this show I'm doing now. I'm about to tape my special, but it's
where?
I'm taping it in LA in the new year, like first week of the new year.
All right, plug. Nice.
Minnesota Reggae Colostomy Bag.
That's what it's called.
Yep. I'm doing it. I'm also doing it on the road a couple of times before I tape it. But
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it? Where on the road?
I'm doing Chicago, Seattle, Nashville, and San Francisco.
Okay. So I want to catch it.
That. Yeah, man.
I want to go to that taping. That's in New Year's.
New Year, yeah.
January?
Yeah, January.
Okay.
Yeah, tickets will be on sale soon.
Okay.
But I talk about how 7th grade is just universally the worst year.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's something about like the hormonal intersection.
It's puberty. Puberty is a minefield.
But like the girls are so much bigger. I was a little girl. I was a tiny little girl in 7th grade.
Gotcha.
I might as well have been a 4th grade girl in 7th grade. I mean, you're saying right now I'm kind of not far off from that.
Shut up.
But I mean, God, when I started a job here in LA, when I got there was like discussions with my friends who got me the job. This is a regular office job at a network. They were like, "How is he? Can he work here? Is it okay?" They thought I was like, a 17-year-old girl visiting or something like that.
Yeah, I remember you and I used to walk in bars and you'd have your ID just out.
Yeah,
it's right here.
Especially when I had long hair too.
Legally, yeah.
You know that AI thinks I'm a woman a lot of times too.
Why? What? Like
I think it's my jaw is not that pronounced and I have narrow shoulders.
Neither is mine. Same.
I don't know, have you ever done the thing when you do that thing where it builds a character around you, like take a picture and it's like,
no, I've never done that.
Try it out. You might be like, oh, it thinks I'm a lady.
Yep. I could see that. Sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
Ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I've been ma'amed. I get ma'amed on the phone a lot.
Your voice does not sound feminine though.
Yeah. You say that.
Okay.
But if you're like in Bangladesh calling me, you might think I'm a lady.
I don't,
I
can't say because I'm not, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
think if you can't see me, and if I go, hello.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Hello.
If you do that.
Hello.
If you're doing that voice.
Hello. That sounds like a lady. Hello. What are you talking about? Maybe. Excuse me. Come over now. Eat me out. you fucking bastard.
Perfect.
If you close your eyes, that's kind of like a sexy woman's voice. You know, it can go that way. I can do that for you.
We found the clip. That's the clip, Max.
Get him out of here. Next. Stamp it. Pull the lever.
What's that, Inside Edition? What did we just do?
Yeah. Oh my God. Is that Bill O'Reilly, Inside Edition? That famous thing?
It. Do it live.
Man, Bill O'Reilly is such a, like, what a...
nice guy?
What a piece of shit.
Sure.
But you know what I mean? Like, pieces of shit used to be kind of entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, we've had some real entertaining pieces of shit. They're not anymore.
And also, I think, I always say this about Bill O'Reilly. Like, I used to hate him forever and ever.
Sure.
So much that we listened to his book one time on tape on a cross-country drive just to listen to it. So terrible. He talks about his height all the time.
How tall he is?
Yes, he's 6'6". He's
Great.
like super tall. He talks about, you know, just hooking up. He used to hook up a lot.
Okay.
Like a lot. Talks about it. You know, he's very proud of his male prowess. But
Sure, yeah.
man, that guy is such a piece of shit. But I remember him live when Obama got elected, him crying visibly because he was like so not upset. He was like so emotional that like this is the first time a black man's been president, and it moved him.
Wow,
because you know he is like a fucking Irish guy from someplace.
That's
you know what I mean?
That was like one of my biggest pet peeves with him is he's like, oh, I'm a big Irish guy. I'm angry all the time. And it's like, dude, don't fucking blame your lineage.
Oh, that's not an excuse.
It's another thing like. You know, I know it drives people in Ireland crazy when we go with this accent.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm Irish. It's like you're not.
You're not Irish.
You're from. You know,
where are you from?
Where you don't have.
Where did you come from?
Yeah. So it's like, it's kind of like we're white people with Irish descent. We love talking about how Irish we are. You know?
I got no Irish in me at all.
Yeah, none.
I'm
mostly. But
really?
Yeah, German last name, but. Irish grandmother, Irish German grandfather, and then Irish on both sides.
Yeah.
On both.
Did you ever do the 23andMe thing?
Yeah.
You did it.
Shamrock made of snow.
Damn it.
Nothing, no spice.
I didn't do it. I'm scared to do it because I'm scared of how boring it's going to be.
I shouldn't have like probably just gave them my DNA. It's one of those things I didn't think about. I'm like, okay, well, it's also what are they going to use it for? Make a super soldier? Not with this, baby.
Well, they're going to use it to deny you all kinds of things in the future.
Right.
Once they have enough data.
Yeah.
Process.
That's the other thing.
Everything is just saved for future use. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, we've scanned your retinas. We don't know what to do with it now, but we're saving the data.
Yeah, right.
We're saving it.
Just in case that is an indicator of any sort of near fatal disease, so we can deny you care.
Just so you know, at the airport, we delete that picture after we take it.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
And who knows if we do?
Mm-hmm.
Have you denied it?
Oh no, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I've done it a bunch of times.
If I get through the thing fast, I'm like, I
do it all the time. I'm like, I say, no, thank you.
You do?
Yeah, and they're like, okay,
cool.
But they're also like, I'm like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You're not put me on the
when you say
fucking
that,
plane?
they'll like he's hostile. Get out of here. Where's the air marshal?
Have
you seen an air marshal? I haven't seen one in
so.
forever. With the guy with like occasionally you see a guy with like the ankle holster.
Oh, I've never noticed it.
Yeah, there's supposed to be one on every plane.
No way.
There used to be. They're not around anymore, but they used to be.
They're just like let them go. Let them have it.
It's like once they stopped circulating like good air constantly in the plane,
they stopped doing that?
Safety. Yeah. Dick Cheney put that thing back in where they like fuck the clean air, and then Obama got back in and was like clean air again, and guess who rolled it back? You'll never guess. The hint is he's
Biden.
in office now. The worst one. Yeah.
I mean, that's so. I don't get that. How is that even a thing, though? Because
it's just for profit. Because they all fly private. They don't give a shit.
But how is they make? How do you make more profit?
It costs money to get that air in there. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why flying. Do you feel like flying has gone down since the pandemic? Like the quality has.
I know that it is, unless you fly a pretty good amount, which I do and my wife does.
Right.
Most people kind of get treated like shit, which I don't dig. You know, like they have all these airlines that are just like added cost upon added cost.
Yeah.
Like I never have to deal with that because I fly enough that I get like points and upgraded and shit like that. But like for someone who's like, I fly twice a year, it's like, why do they have to get treated like crap or pay through the ass, for a decent seat? Sucks.
It's not like it used to be. It used to be so chill and fun.
Oh yeah, wide ass seats.
It wasn't like It feels very tense now. I feel like on a plane. Is that?
It used to be
crazy?
fancy. Like people would wear a suit to go on a plane. You know, like I read a lot of. I used to at least read a lot of like, you know,
men's magazines.
Gentleman Quarterly.
Gentleman's Quarterly.
Yes, I read about being a nude esquire. No, like old crime, like true crime stuff. And there was like a hitman who would just fly around the country, and the mob would pay him to just kill people, and he'd just have a gun in his bag. You just take a gun on a plane. God, no big deal.
Those are the good old days.
Just same handgun, all those jobs. Just like,
same handgun. That's how you used to do it.
You know?
Same handgun.
You know, quality.
That's what Bill O'Reilly talks about.
He does.
Back
he's talking about his cock. Let's be honest.
The handgun.
Yeah. They came back to this handgun.
45.
Yep.
Big old. I stood up to my height of 6'5" and told the kid, "Do not kick my seat, or I will have to take you and shake you upside down until the jacks fall out of your pockets."
Then I made love to a stewardess. Yeah.
And she was beautiful.
In the bathroom.
I banged her teeth out.
Jesus Christ.
That's an old expression that Bill used to say.
That's a nice one. That's like the kindest form of lovemaking.
Chopping pops.
It's very urgent. Very urgent. Yeah.
What do they call that thing that on that documentary about the mortician who used to burn all the bodies collectively? He used to knock out people's feelings. He called it popping chops or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
You see this? It's fucking cool. It's crazy.
Because they get the fillings out?
Yeah, he gets the gold and silver fillings out of people.
Well, they're not using them.
Oh, he made a lot of money this way.
Jesus.
This guy, it's a crazy documentary. It just came out recently, but it's about this guy happened in LA. This guy was burning, like, you're supposed to only burn one body at a time. This guy was burning like 40 at a time to save, and people couldn't. The
carcinogens from that.
Oh,
is out. That he was the living, breathing 405 highway. He would do it burning that many bodies
24
at once.
hours a day too, and they were all hopped up on like coke and shit, just like
while they were burning bodies.
Yeah,
you'd have to be. I would have to be gacked out of my skull.
But he was super. He made tons of money. Tons of God. He was rich from running a mortuary business where he was illegally burning tons of extra bodies.
How did he get this many bodies that needed cremating?
Because he could do it for a lower price point. He outpriced all of his competitors, so everyone used him because and people were like, "How is he doing it at this cost? I can't do it that way."
He was just stuffing the ovens,
like literally stuffing the ovens, and so there's always people who got ashes that it's maybe a little. My dad's in there.
Whoa! And you don't like do you have a family member that's ash?
No.
My friend was talking.
We don't do that.
What do you do? Bury
Pemberton's
deep in the ground?
Pemberton's bury
deep in the ground.
Yes.
Right between St. Paul and Minneapolis, right there.
Somewhere I have to bury. We don't do cremation in our family. I say maybe you Irish folks would do that.
The joke we had. What are you, Norwegian?
No, I think I'm nothing. I think I'm English, probably English and French.
Yeah, it's so funny. Knows, like I've got a little English. It's like English doesn't count. That's nothing. It's so it's so funny. I'm nothing. I'm English.
Well, yeah, it's just like Western Europe.
Sure,
it's all the same. It's all just Huguenots. Yeah. It's all the fucking same people who've been like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Or, looking down on others.
Sure, you had that bit. I remember on the road, like being from the Twin Cities, how like they're so polite. There's like, "Oh, hey, I noticed your house is on fire, but I didn't want to bother you.
Don't want to judge.
Maybe you wanted it warm, but if you want some water."
Yeah.
I told my dad that, and he was cracking up. Loves that joke.
Fuck yeah, that's a good one for the dads.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Dads.
So no cream. So anyway, my buddy, he has his dad's remains, cremains, and he was like, "Oh, check them out." Open it up. It's just like, oh fuck, there's bones. It never burns all the way. There's like bone chunks in that shit.
That's cool.
So like those people have like assorted bone chunks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does, but also it's like, I don't know.
I mean, look, if you never know.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's the one thing I side with the guy. It's not the worst thing he did. I think probably the worst thing was ashes. Like violating, tink, tink, like that's pretty gnarly. Yeah, it's kind of nasty, but at the same time, again.
Sure. But I think if you found out like a dead family member got by this guy, you'd kind of be like, a little. Probably wouldn't lose his sleep. You wouldn't give a fuck?
No, I just don't give a shit about that stuff. I feel like it's such...
Yeah, I don't...
It's like, I want to be burned in a funeral pyre. I would love to have that happen.
Yeah? Like Viking style?
But it's not legal.
No?
No.
I could see, like, put me in a wicker man.
Yeah. That's how we should
like,
go.
He wouldn't just be like this. It'd be Wicker Man like fucking doing like a pose. He'd be like this.
Oh my God. Yeah. It sucks that there's no creative death outlets anymore.
I like that.
Everything's illegal. You know, you can't bury your animal. If your pet dies, you can't bury him at your fucking house.
Whoa.
Isn't that insane?
That is crazy. Why? Because
health.
How is that bad?
Because maybe you didn't bury deep enough and it attracts flies and stuff, you know.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
All this shit.
I think you should just have like, you have to get a permit and a dude from the city comes out and makes sure you dig deep enough. That's all.
I feel like anytime you got to get a permit for anything.
Yeah.
It's like, get off my back.
Yeah, but I see someone just being like, some lazy fuck being like, there's a pile of leaves, dead cat. And then
but that's,
rots and flies come.
That's like, that's their problem. And if that's my neighbor, I'm be like, we're going to have a talk about, I don't know.
Yeah, but then you have to kill your neighbor. Then you have to bury your neighbor. See?
I'm fine with that too.
That's
as long
too
as.
much. That's too much work for me. I can't bury a body.
I just don't want. That's the thing. That's that stuff. You know, I'm like very liberal about most things, but stuff like that gets me.
Yeah, well, you don't like the rigmarole. You don't like the all the rules and all the. I mean, yeah, like to build this second level on our house way back in the day. We had to suck off. We had to suck off 5 city planners. It doesn't take long, by the way. They don't get a lot, but I had to just.
Oh my God!
Done.
That's funny, actually. That's a really funny joke.
I'm earning that adults, no kids listening. Whatever that pod thing is. Yeah, it's just like a little thing we curse, but we had to seed 1.5 feet of our property to the city.
Isn't that a great word, seed?
Seed, like you can have
thou shalt seed 5 inches of your property.
And our wife.
Seed the wife's shoulder.
It's literally a wall and then a little of my yard that if they wanted to, the city could just knock down. But it's like there's no sidewalk there. Mm-hmm. It's like in a cul-de-sac and there's a little wall.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll never use it. No. But we had to just go, all right, that part is owned by this. It's the stupidest fucking law.
Stupid as fuck.
But yeah, it's shit like that that's just baked in to all the bureaucracy that, like I don't honestly think you should have to get a permit to bury your cat. Bury your fucking cat.
I think
if it does attract flies and it's a rotting corpse there, then you get fined.
That's a different thing.
Yeah, then you get like,
Yeah, you gotta just
then a guy from the city comes over and punches you in the mouth. Like something like that. It's not money. Just some teamster comes and socks you in the chops.
Yeah, right? I love to get socked in the chops.
So you'd be leaving dead cats out though.
I'm all about the mafia coming back. Bring the mafia back, have them take over sports betting again. Make sports betting illegal, give it back to the mob.
Right.
Drugs, give it back to the mob. Just let the mob do crime again. Make that stuff.
I think they do.
But they don't. Sports betting is now like.
No, it is. Yeah, exactly.
See, your 16-year-old nephew is doing it all the time.
I mean, they used to run all live entertainment. Like all of it.
Yeah.
And that was not great. Like, I think it was Greg Proops was talking about that. Like back when he started doing, that's how old he is, like started doing stand-up in San Francisco, there'd be a guy that would come see you and be like, we think you're great. We want to sign you. We want to manage you. What do you say to $2,500 a week? You know? And back then you're like, fucking yes.
Right. And it's a mob guy.
The thing is, no matter how much you make the rest of your life, you only get $2,500 a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can be hosting the fucking Tonight Show. Sorry, that was the deal. Mm-hmm. Like insidious. That's crazy.
Know. Something about all the old stuff, as bad as so much of it is, there's a part of me that feels like we need to go back to a shittier type of thing that at least is face to face.
Sure.
And like, you know what I mean? There's something way more insidious about the technocrat faceless crime.
I like just be a fucking cunt to my face.
Yeah.
I respect that way more than this fucking sitting behind. Well,
something about that.
We believe in, like just all this double talk bullshit, but it's the same old greed.
Or companies that don't have a phone number, so you can't.
Yeah.
There's that company Tidy that leaves flyers everywhere.
Is next level.
It's super big deal, and all that stuff wouldn't be there if the mob was in charge.
Denying people health care claims.
All that stuff.
Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah.
Because it used to be, if you had a problem, you could reach out to someone who was mobbed up or something like that,
sure.
and you'd pay them.
Well, you were paying a cut if you're in the business and things. So they would fucking go after people that fucked with you for sure. You were like I think I've mentioned this on the show, but the book, The Comedians by Cliff Nesteroff, who read new stuff.
I haven't, no.
He's like the best chronicler of American stand-up
so
ever.
cool.
All his books. He has a great book called "We Had a Little Real Estate Problem" about Native American comics.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a guy who had a joke on the Tonight Show back in the 70s. He's like, I'm from South Dakota, or my people are originally from Manhattan, but we had a little real estate problem. Fucking amazing joke.
That's good.
But so he in his book asserts that the term stand-up comedian doesn't come from because you're standing up. It's like from the stand-up guy.
Oh,
because it was all mob rant.
Yeah,
like he's one of us. This guy's cool and he's a comedian. He's stand-up comedian. He's stand-up.
You saw what happened with the Blue Room, right? Just now, Blue Room in Springfield.
Fuck yeah.
They just went under.
Yeah, I know.
Because the owner wasn't fucking paying anybody.
Yeah, I know. I heard about
He was
that.
fucking stealing and shit.
Yeah, I played that room once.
It was great.
But yeah,
I had a great time. I loved it. Mm-hmm. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But
there was. I used to play. I've played. I will say the places I played that were connected back in the day. Even if you sold shit, they'd get you like a steak. You know. And they were like, oh, we're gonna give you $50. You sold 3 tickets. Here's $50.
Right.
Because capitalism is their religion. Right. They can't go back on it because they go back on it with their people. They'll get killed.
That's what a guarantee is. Yeah. But I don't think this guy was mobbed up or anything. I think it was just
none of them are anymore. They're not. It's not worth it.
But a lot of them are crime adjacent. Like it's definitely a crime adjacent business.
Well, it's like what's your definition of crime? Like some of these places are definitely cheating on every tax I can imagine and all that shit. Sure, yeah, definitely crime.
Or underpaying the comedians almost to a T.
Yeah, well, that's
underpaying
fucked.
Every comedian but D-Ray Davis because D-Ray can be like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Shout out to D-Ray.
He's the only comedian who I think he gets paid what he's worth.
He stare at you with those eyes. Yeah, not happening.
He's fucking awesome.
So anything you plugged, let's say the name of the show again.
Minnesota Reggae Colostomy Bag, and you can get tickets on my website, which is very much actually johnnypemberton.dog.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can get
.dog?
There. Someone took my name .com and they're ransoming it to me, and I'm not going to pay.
No, fuck
I'm not going to pay these fucking criminals.
No, don't do that.
For to get my name back.
No.
And it's only going up in value, baby.
I did not know you could do a .dog. That's
you can do a .cat. You can do anything.
Really?
Yeah, I think you can do pretty much any 3-letter word.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you can do . I mean, there's probably some you can't, but I mean, you can find out, man.
.com.
Yeah.
.com.
.com. Maybe you can do .com.
Yeah, that's what I mean. .com. Can you imagine how much that would frustrate people?
Oh my God.
.com. No, it's not com. It's not com.
.com.
It's cum, like when you're coming. C-U-M.
That's weird. You have an accent. I didn't think you had an accent.
No, it's not com.
.com.
.com. It's a Chicago accent.
The best accent that's going away.
.com. But I didn't say com. I mean like when you're coming.
Also, you got to watch Fallout.
Out of your cack.
December 17th, Fallout premieres. Season 2.
Yeah, check them out on Fallout. Dude, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Great to be here.
This is so fun.
We can talk for hours.
Stand-up rocks. We totally can. And we gotta go back on the road together.
Dude.
Do a real one again.
Old man round 2.
So fucking cold.
Back to Schenectady. Back to a place that I don't know if I've ever been again.
Back to
the ballroom.
Back to the Pittsburgh Improv.
Oh, there was some dark spots on
500
that one,
seats. I think we sold 17.
I think that memory. Some of those you have memories.
That poor guy
it's gone.
And his poor wife. They were out in the front. And there's like the guy had nothing. He worked for Old Milwaukee. He's like, and they both had Old Milwaukee. He's excited for the show. And he's like, have you tried Old Milwaukee Light yet? It's pretty good. I'm like, oh man.
It's like no one's trying it, man.
Man, I love you, buddy, but not gonna happen.
No thanks.
Thanks for coming on the show, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.